everybody! Today I wanted to share with you my January favorites. Wow, that sentence took a long time to get out of my mouth. Today I want to share with you my January favorites for 2016. So I've got quite a few good things here. I got kind of a mishmash. I don't know what word I'm looking for. I've got quite a bit of a mixture of things. I've got makeup, I've got some skincare, some hair care, I got some just general lifestyle favorites. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So first off, I figured that I'd start with makeup because if you're here to figure out what makeup I liked, then you can go ahead and watch that part and then we will move on from there. I always try to do that with my videos just in case if you're not really interested in my lifestyle favorites, but who are we kidding? If you're subscribed to my channel, hopefully you like lifestyle stuff too, because I tend to try and meld all of that together. By the way, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe below if you enjoy this video. Yes, cheeky plug. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I filmed my Skin Saviors video about a week or so ago, and I was talking about how my skin is so much better than it used to be, and it's so great and awesome, and then like the next day, I got a terrible breakout. It was hormonal acne. I've covered it up pretty well today, but it was like these big spots down my cheek here, actually on my jawline, and it was just awful. So to cover that up, I dug back into my stash and got my Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer from IT Cosmetics. I got this, I think, in an Ipsy bag a while ago. I love this stuff because this is a little tiny tube of it and it goes a long way. Just a little bit of this is awesome for covering anything that you want to cover up. This was like my savior last week because these bad baddies on my face were just awful. So this is really super thick. It goes a long way. It's really super creamy. It blends really well and it doesn't dry out and look funky on your skin. So I was even able to use this with my beauty blender and just kind of dab it and blend it onto my skin and use that alone. If I was running out the door really quick and I just wanted to cover them up before I went and showed my face in public, then I used this. So this is awesome stuff. I really recommend it. I never really got into it before, and I'm so glad that I started using it again. Next is an eyeliner. This is my L'Oreal Carbon Black Lunar Intense Felt Tip Liquid Eyeliner. That is a very long name. So I've had this for quite some time and I love this. I've gotten really into doing a wing liner with my glasses. So if you've seen my videos before, then you know that I have big, thick, black framed glasses and I love them, and I love doing my eyes, or I just do my eyebrows, some mascara, and a winged liner, and this is the best winged liner that I've found. So basically you just unscrew it and the felt tip is in the cap, and then you got a little bottom piece here. So this is the felt tip here. It's nice and wide at the base and then thin at the top so that you can get a nice wing to it. So I basically just press it against my eyelid and then drag it across and then build my wing from there. It's awesome. I love it. It is super easy to use, and the one thing that I can say is that if you do your wing liner before your mascara, make sure that you let it dry completely, because I'm pretty bad about like doing it and then all of a sudden being like, let me curl my eyelashes, and then I smear it. So make sure you let it dry completely. It dries down matte, it's not shiny, and it is awesome. Definitely recommend this. Okay, that's actually all that I have for makeup. Technically, the other thing that I have that's kind of makeup but not really is my chapstick. This chapstick was in my Ipsy bag for January, and if you saw that video, then you know that I was kind of like, oh, it'll be fine. I mean, I guess I don't really like peppermint that much, but it smells like peppermint patty, and this stuff is actually awesome. I was surprised that I liked it so much because I use or have used Burt's Bees in the past, and everybody loves Burt's Bees, and I don't love their peppermint one. I like the other scents that they have. I like the pomegranate and the mango, but I don't like the peppermint one. But for some reason, I really like this chapstick. So this is Lasting Smiles Organic Lip Balm in the peppermint cream smell. I'm interested to see if they have any other scents because the formula is awesome. The thing I really like about this is that it says every purchase helps fund cleft surgeries for children. So that's really cool. It's a really nice lip balm and I am impressed. So I was surprised at this, but it actually is very good. So if you got an Ipsy bag and you got this, and you didn't give it a try, give it a try. And if not, and you want to check it out, I'll link it down below. Hopefully I can find a link for you and you can check it out because it's good stuff. Next is a piece of skincare. This is the Dermapeutics Hyaluronic Lift Serum with MDI Complex. I guess it was around Christmas time maybe, I realized that my skin was super dry and super flaky. If you've seen any videos from back then, I mentioned it quite a few times, and I wanted to find something that was going to help to keep my skin nice and moisturized. I use moisturizer all the time on my face, you know, morning and night, all that good stuff, but I needed just a little bit more, and this stuff is awesome. So it has hyaluronic acid in it, and it's a really thin consistency, which I was surprised at. I thought it was gonna be like a nice, thick, oily, kind of serum oil, but it's not actually. It's pretty thin, and it kind of sinks into the skin really fast. But what I like about it is hyaluronic acid is like the bomb diggity. I can't remember the exact numbers, but I think that it's hyaluronic acid. If you don't know, it increases your skin's ability to retain moisture, basically. I think it's either like 10 times or 40 times as much moisture as it would normally be able to hold. So I love this stuff. I put it on after I use my toner, before I put on my moisturizer, and it really helps to kind of keep my moisturizer soaking up, or keep my skin soaking up as much moisturizer as it can. And I think it's really made a difference in the moisture content of my skin. So good stuff, definitely recommend it. I picked this up at TJ Maxx, so I'm gonna try and see if I can find a link for you. I find that sometimes when I buy things from TJ Maxx, I can't find a link for you guys, so I really apologize. If I can't, I'm gonna try and find something similar to this, but pretty much anything with hyaluronic acid, if you can find a serum like this, definitely recommend it. It is awesome. My neighbor has a saw out, apparently. It's a beautiful day here, by the way. It's like 65 degrees and sunny. So hopefully the sawing won't get in the way of the video, but I apologize if it does. Okay, moving on. Next skincare thing is this guy. This is a sample of the Freeman Honeydew and Chamomile Sleeping Mask. I love this stuff. I put this in my Skin Saviors video that I did last week. This is amazing for if you have really dry problems with your skin and you just want something to really soak in overnight and really moisturize your skin really well. This stuff is the Bomb Diggity. So I use this. What is this Bomb Diggity thing? It's probably because I've been watching Friends and it's like based in the 90s, so maybe that's what's going on. Anyway, I use this if I just really need some extra moisture and hydration in my skin. I will do a deep, you know, cleaning mask, and then I'll put this on afterwards, or just in general if I just want a nice, good sleep with lots and lots of moisture in my skin. This stuff is awesome. I am definitely gonna get the full size of it. It is great. Okay, last like beauty thing is my It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. I love this stuff so much. I ran out of it, so I've been through like 4 bottles of it probably, and I ran out of it probably around Thanksgiving or so, and I was like, you know what, it's like $18, I don't think I'm gonna buy it, I don't think I'm gonna wait, because I was on a spending ban, and I was like, I'm just gonna wait. I had other things that I could use after the shower. I had some argan oil, and then I had some coconut like milk stuff from Organics, and it just didn't do what this does. And I bought this recently when I had some money after Christmas, and I am so glad I did. I've used both this one and the keratin one. I like them both the same. They just have to me, they have a different smell, and that's really the only difference, but you might think differently. But I love this stuff. If you have not tried It's a 10, it's amazing. It comes in a spray bottle like this. You just stick it and you spray it on your hair after the shower, and then you comb it through, and it just makes your hair so soft and so silky, and it makes it easy to comb, and it's amazing. So definitely go get you some of this if you have not. Try it out, you will love. Okay, next thing that I have been loving, ooh, almost dropped it, is this right here. So can you guess what it is? Do you know what it is? You might know what it is. It says Young Living on the front. I actually probably would have never spent this much money on a product like this. I wanted to get a diffuser off of Amazon. It was like 25 bucks. This and the kit that I got with it was like crazy expensive, but I got it for Christmas, and it's really awesome. I love it. I am loving this diffuser, and I'm loving using essential oils. So basically what you do with this is you take the top off, you take this part off, you pour water in here to a certain level. It has a little red thing that tells you the level, And then you put in as many drops of essential oil as you want. I usually do about like between 6 and 12, depending on which oil I'm using, or oils, because I use blends of oils, and I will show you a couple of the ones that I use. And yeah, you just put the top back on, you just get it all set up, boop, and then you press the button and it turns on, and it's awesome. You can either put it on a blue light that is just kind of like calming, or you can keep the light off and it'll just diffuse it. So I will show you a couple of the oils that I use. The first one I use is from Young Living. It's the Purification Oil. This one is really nice. It kind of smells like Pine Sol or like Murphy's oil soap. It's just a really like bright citrusy scent. It's awesome. I love it. It's great. This really is good when my house just smells kind of musty and I want to get something nice and pure smelling in it. So I'll probably actually use this today because I've got the windows open in the house and it would be awesome to get this going. So this is great, Purification. Sometimes with that, I will also throw in this Tangerine Essential Oil. I picked this up at TJ Maxx. It is pretty great. With this one, sometimes when I'm doing yoga and I want something that's bright and uplifting, then I use this Well-Being essential oil. So I will use the two of these together if I want something uplifting and bright. The Well-Being one is supposed to help ground you while you're doing yoga, and then this one kind of will uplift. So grounding and uplifting, it sounds counterintuitive, but it's really nice if you're just kind of having like a bright, happy, maybe sun salutation yoga or something like that. So if I want something at night though, and I'm getting ready to go to bed, then I'll use my Well-Being as well as the Young Living lavender oil. So lavender helps you to kind of calm your mind and calm your body so that you can go to sleep. So I will use both of these before I go to bed if I'm doing yoga, and it's just awesome. I don't only use essential oil for when I am doing yoga. Like I said, I do use it on nice days if I just want the house to smell really fresh. We used a lot of essential oil after Christmas when we were both really ill. There's a couple of different blends that you can use that are good for when you're sick to help your sinuses, and I really think that that all helps. So love it. I've gotten really big into essential oils, as you can see, so that's just something I wanted to throw in there for you guys. It's really awesome. I really enjoyed using them, and if you use them, let me know what you use, because I would be happy to learn more about some really great uses for essential oils. All right, next are some of my favorite teas that I've been drinking lately. We've been drinking a lot of tea lately. Matt used to not really be into hot tea. He didn't used to really jump on the bandwagon with that, and then suddenly lately he's been really into tea. He drinks tea in the morning, he drinks tea at night, so I have quite a few different teas in the house, but these are three of my favorites currently. So this is the Twinings English Breakfast Tea. This is just a basic standby tea that we keep in the house. Matt's been drinking Irish Breakfast Tea, which is also made by Twinings as well. Both of them have caffeine in them. They're black teas, so they're really good for in the morning when you get up. If you're trying to replace coffee with something a little, you know, not necessarily healthier, because they both are, you know, coffee has antioxidants in it and so does tea. They're both good for you, but we've just been trying to cut back on the amount of coffee that we drink. So we've been drinking tea in the morning. This is a really good substitute for it. Also, I've been drinking a lot of ginger tea lately, just for general digestive health. I have always had kind of like questionable digestion. That might be TMI for you guys, but I've been drinking a lot of ginger tea lately, especially in the evenings after we eat dinner. I'll just sit down with a cup of ginger tea, and it's great. It really helps to settle the stomach and helps with your digestion. So this is a good one. And then I also have the Numi green. This is the jasmine green tea. I love this so much. It smells nice and floral. It's just a beautiful green tea, and I don't have to add honey or any sweetener or anything to this one because I just love the way that it tastes on its own. So it's awesome. I love tea, love these teas. These are great. Yeah, if you have any suggestions for tea, again, comment down below. Please let me know. All right. Last but not least is this guy. So this, you might be able to maybe think you know what it is, but it is not an Erin Condren Life Planner. I already have an Erin Condren Life Planner, and I wrote a blog post about it there is my phone. I wrote a blog post about my Erin Condren Life Planner a little while back. I love it. I use it all of the time. I wish that I could afford to go to the sticker shops on Etsy right now, but I just I hate it because I love using stickers in my planner, but I can't afford them right now. But anyway, so I have my post about my Erin Condren Life Planner, and I was so excited to find out that some people have been reading those posts and have been using my referral code for Erin Condren. Basically, the referral code, you just click through and it takes you to Erin Condren. If you choose to buy from Erin Condren, then it gives me $10 towards my Erin Condren purchases. So I was so excited. I had 4 people buy Erin Condren stuff, so I got $40. So I purchased this journal. So I customized this. This is a print that they normally have, and then I chose the color that I wanted on it. And then I grabbed my favorite quote, and I have it everywhere. It's on my planner. I have it tattooed on my back. I have it everywhere. But it says, to live, oh, can you see that? To live will be an awfully big adventure. Isn't that I just love that quote. If you know where it's from, comment down below. Right now. Do it, comment, and then I'm gonna tell you where it's from. Do your little comment. Yeah, pause the video if you need to, okay? Let's see if you're right. It's from Hook. It's from the Peter Pan sequel, Hook, that Robin Williams is in. Oh, Robin. I'm so sad that he's gone. But anyway, it's the last thing that he says in Hook. He says, to live will be an awfully big adventure. And if you've read Peter Pan, you know that the thing that Peter Pan says in the books is to die will be an awfully big adventure, but I think that to live will be an awfully big adventure is such a magical quote. It just speaks to me. So anyway, I put that on my journal. I love this thing because it's a nice, just good lined journal. It's got lots of pages back and front, and it's Erin Condren, so it's really nice and sturdy. It's got this nice plastic sturdy cover to it. It's also got the interchangeable cover, so I can snap this off and I can change it, but I love it. It's just awesome. I wasn't sure what I wanted to use it for at first, but I decided that I wanted to use it for a food and exercise journal. So I already use MyFitnessPal. If you use that app, then you know what I'm talking about. It's good stuff. But I decided that I wanted to actually physically start writing down my exercise and food, especially my food, because like I said, digestive issues and all of that stuff, I actually want to pay attention more to what I'm eating and how it's making me feel. So that's what I've been using this for. I'm going to do a blog post on this whole food and exercise journaling thing sometime in the near future, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, so if you are interested in checking out Erin Condren, I really recommend it. Their life planner is awesome. This journal is awesome. They have a lot of cool stuff. I'm gonna leave my referral link down below. Don't feel obligated to use it, please don't, but it would really help me out because then I can get more cool things like this, and I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna leave that down below for you guys if you're interested in checking it out. All right, so that's all I've got today for my January favorites. I hope that you enjoyed this video. It was pretty bright and upbeat today. I'm just so excited because the sun is out and it's like so warm outside. So I cannot wait to go get myself outside and enjoy the weather. So I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. I hope that the weather in your area is good too. Fingers crossed for you. I apologize if it's not. But anyway, I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks. Bye. Today I wanted to share with you my skin saviors. So these are the products that are my go-tos for when I'm having some issues with my skin.